Welcome to the Odyssey. This was a big raft trip that we took. We did 7 rivers in 7 days in 4 different states. I planned it for about 6 months or so. Everything was really set and ready to go, but you're about to see that things took a sharp turn pretty quickly during the trip. Here we are, day 1. It's about 7:40 in the morning, packing up, just about ready to go. Gonna run the locks out today. Shuttling right now. Just dropped everybody off. They're actually right over here. Hitchhiking today. Actually, we don't have a shuttler or any way to get back up here to the raft. So after I do some scouting, drive down to the takeout, I'm just gonna leave the truck and start walking back and see if somebody will give me a ride. So it turns out hitchhiking actually worked out really well for me. I actually got picked up by the 3rd car that I drove by. Really nice gentleman just driving through, dropped me right off at Put-In, and we got to hit the Whitewater pretty quick.
How does that raise money? I get people to pledge money. If you do this many miles, I'll give this much money.
All forward! Keep going, guys. Keep paddling. Keep paddling. And relax. No. Tragedy right off the bat. My GoPro is facing too far up the entire day. Get after it, guys. Get it, get it, get it. Keep going. Keep going. And relax. Oh, motherfucker. And relax. Woo! Keep going, keep going. And relax, guys, relax. And relax, relax. Going. Keep going, keep going. Paddle hard, guys, paddle hard. Get it, guys. We're almost there. We're almost there. And relax. Holy bucket shit.
When you expect to have an adrenaline rush and you're just weak and just no strength or anything to pull yourself onto the upside down raft, it's scary. You see your buddy floating down the river. You see all of your friends huddled around the raft trying to pull themselves on, and they can't even. It was definitely a scary scenario, but we pulled it off.
How are you? I'm good. You got it? Pull me. God! What am I supposed to do?
From the second that we flipped, I never once saw Cliff. I didn't see him get tossed away from the raft. Once we all popped up, I didn't see him out away from the raft in the current. I didn't see him underneath the boat when I was under there. I never saw him. And then when we made it to shore, and I had to sit there and watch the raft go around the corner with my dad attached to it, it was one of the scariest moments of my life.
Well, I just found Dad and Cliff in the raft. Nate's behind me. We both got out at the same spot. We both kind of just got stuck where we were and couldn't make it out. Never been so happy to see you guys. Let's grab your helmet. Whew. You alright?
I'm great.
Yeah.
I kept my raft.
Eventually made my way to the right shore where the river finally dumped me into an eddy. It wasn't because I swam out, it was the river let me go. And I floated onto a rock and just grabbed on for dear life, and my only thought at the time was relief.
So after the flip and after we got everything settled back down and figured out, Cliff decided that he was done. He just had too much for that day. Too much happened. He was too tired. Luckily, with the highway right there next to the river, he was able to just walk downstream. And Nate, my dad, and myself finished the river by ourselves.
And relax. All forward. Woo! And relax. All forward. And relax. And relax.
All right, Brett, tell us what's happening.
So, a couple different things here. Dad went to go pick up Cliff, and when he got back, the truck decided to lock itself as they got out for no reason at all. So right now we're trying to break back into the truck. You and I were carrying the raft, and it hit the guardrail over there, which did that. a couple little tears. And I am fashioning a tool to break into the and I'm all sweaty. That sweaty bready.
I didn't care about the truck. I knew I could get into that easy. The raft, however, I was devastated. I remember telling you guys, just wait down here at the bottom. I was going to go up and grab Cliff and then run back down and we could unload the truck or take the raft back up to the truck, and we didn't have to do it with just 2 people. And then I found out not only did you do that, which wasn't a huge deal, but you put 2 holes in the raft.
All right, so we're 1 problem down. We got the truck opened up finally. Brett was able to get that done with the a stick. So now we're getting our 2nd problem. We ended up popping our raft on a guardrail when we were trying to carry it out of the river.
Like dumbasses.
Yeah, what can you say? Or do. So now we're getting it glued, patched back together. All right. So, depending on how you look at it, we just successfully ran the lock saw. It's definitely an exciting trip. It's nothing like just back-to-back 12-foot wave, just rollers after roller coming at you. I think it was like the 3rd to last, or 2nd to last rapid, lock saw falls. We actually ended up flipping, like very few flips in my career, so it's definitely exciting.
So far, day 1 has been a absolute shit show.
Shit show!
To say the least. I'm still having a great time though. I don't know about these guys. What do you guys think? Good time? Good time? Yeah, that's right. So we flipped and locked off falls. We got separated, which is terrible. Dad and Cliff ended up going about half a mile downstream. Nate and I had to hike up and find them later on. We lost 2 paddles. We accidentally locked the keys in the truck, which we were able to take care of no problem. We dropped the raft into a guardrail and popped it in 2 different spots. But I was able to patch that for the most part. We do have a little bit of work to do left on the raft, but I don't have any doubt that we'll have it ready to run tomorrow morning on the Hood River. Saying all that, that was the biggest water I've ever ran, and it's been a blast today, and I wouldn't want to be on this trip with anybody else right now. So it's day 2, almost noon right now. We aired up the raft this morning and one of the patches didn't hold. So we decided to head over, and we found a raft company who could give us some good patching gear. Zoller's Outdoor Activities on the White Salmon River in Washington. Absolutely amazing owner. Guy helped us find exactly what we need. Mark, he's taking care of us. And,
big shout out.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mark, if you watch this. We're heading over to where we're staying tonight. We're gonna get the raft fixed so there's no more questions, and we're gonna hit it hard tomorrow. Let's see how it goes. So my brother's GoPro actually has a curse on it. It took us a while to figure this out, but basically anytime that GoPro's been on the river with us, something bad has happened. And after everything that happened the day before, we decided it was time for some good karma, and we decided we were going to do our booty beers for a swim on the lock saw, and we were also going to exercise this curse off of his GoPro by putting it in his booty for his booty beer. And here's that. It is booty beers time. You're right, baby. Ready? One of the funniest things about my brother Nate is that he is so bad at doing booty beers. It is so much fun to watch him because he vomits like that every single time, or almost vomits like that every single time. It's one of my favorite things to watch, period.
So we finally get the raft into a good working condition, and we get out there to the Wind River. We do the shuttle, I hitchhike back to put in, and everything's working great. We put on the river and very quickly find out that there really wasn't enough water. It turns out they'd been having a drought for several weeks and they hadn't got enough rain that spring. So we were having a hell of a time getting around the river. There was a ton of sleepers, a ton of rocks exposed, and we were hitting just about every single one of them.
Draw right.
Draw right, Nate. Draw right, Nate.
Perfect.
All forward, forward. Forward, forward.
To the rock, to the rock, to the rock.
Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're good. Hold on. Okay, come on up.
Hold on, let's go. One right here. No, Cliff, just sit right there.
Yep, there we go.
You too.
Hold on.
Okay.
All right, back.
Backwards. I'm good, I'm good. Okay, left side. Right it. Okay, 180. Okay.
Back, you
Come on.
Fuck yeah, boys.
Up one. We're good. Don't forget to look at this pretty shit.
Cool off test here on the wind, because it's hot.
Good on, man. Good on.
Forward, on forward, go, go, go. Nope, nope, I'll back. Yeah! That one, hit it. Hard right into it. On forward, on forward. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah! Woo!
Recover.
Hard left, hard left. We're good here, we're good here. All forward, all forward. Relax, all back. Relax. Yeah, right side, right side. All forward. And relax.
This is beautiful.
Yeah. All forward. All forward, go, go, go.
So at this point, I don't think that any of us had ever run a river that was this challenging to run. As far as just the water level, we couldn't get anywhere. The water was so low, we were getting stuck and pinning on rocks every, I don't know, 30 seconds to a minute. It was just taking us forever. Every time we'd pin, we'd have to run up to one side of the raft, get our weight off the rock so we could move around. You know, it was just constant shuffling, turning, flipping, just craziness the entire river.
Draw left. Forward. Forward. Relax. Relax. Spin it backwards. Relax. We're gonna spin. 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 Catch that, Nick. Anyone want to swim with me? I just took a hit into the jaw. Let's go. The water, go right side. Right after that rock. All forward, all forward. Go. Turn it. Good job, Nate. Nice. Move. Left side. Lean left. There we go. All back. All back. Easy, all back and forward. Rest, turn up, all back. Left side back, all right side forward. All forward. Rest. All forward. Forward. Rest. There's a sleeper in the middle of that. Get all the way across. All back. We're good.
So we just finished up on the Wind River. We're all pretty tired at this point. That took way longer than expected. But it was time to rush over to Oregon, meet up with Ben, and run the Hood River. So we actually get to the Hood River, and we had read online that it was very difficult for rafts to actually access, and we found out just how true that was once we got there. We ended up having to lower the raft about 70 feet down this really steep hill through a bunch of trees. Here's a picture of that.
Let me get shotgun rock back, so that way I can open it.
Oh, shotgun rock.
Nowhere I'd rather be with no other people.
There we go, boys. Woo!
Well.
It's on!
What the fuck is that?
Wait, time out.
What is that? Motors. Oh, motors. Danger ahead.
Park on the left. Park on the left there.
Can we go down there? Nope. Park on the left.
So we came across this, not even, 100 yards down the river. Weird fish portage deal.
What's that?
With almost no warning. That yellow sign in front of us is the only thing that told us.
With your river traffic. What is this shit?
I don't do that again.
That sounds like. Here, shut up. I've got it. That's beautiful. I like it. You say all forward? All forward! Hood River. Relax. Now it's full of hood rats.
Flavor left.
And right.
Frank still moist yet?
Oh yeah.
Me too, buddy. Not playing.
nothing. Right to left.
Here we go.
Wow. Forward! All forward! Forward! Got it! Hold it! Stop!
All good. You got me.
All forward!
Farther right, farther right.
Right.
Twice.
Good job. Yep, over there. Everybody up front.
Keep coming up in, yeah. This is what we did all morning. For real? Yeah. You guys are discussing that about back in the seat? Yeah.
Bit of elevation change.
Go right!
Go right. It's all right.
Out, Bert. Out, man. There you go. There you go.
Good! Fuck, help!
All right.
Yeah. Actually, hold an angle like this and shoot it.
Go. Forward. Good run.
So this is Confluence Rapid.
That's not.
No, it's not. Get it, Nick! Woo! Yeah! You did some good rapping.
Hey, this is all right. This is fun stretch.
Yeah. Woo! 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 Yeah!
That was pretty.
Gotta go right!
Hey!
Where you want to be, Brett?
All forward! All forward! Shoot that gap!
Turn us. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. Beautiful.
Woo! Woo!
That was good stuff.
Yeah!
Sleeper left. Big hit.
Woo! Woo!
Do you think that's where the fishies swim? Is through that pipe? Right here.
I don't think we can make that.
No, take the Eddie!
Oh, back.
Not anymore.
Now we have to do a hard left. We can take that hard left. We can do it.
Okay, there's two sleepers, you're gonna have to split it.
Split the sleepers.
Good job.
That's our baby. That deserves a power five. That was some technical stuff. Nice job.
High five, I mean, high five. So the day was actually feeling pretty good. Everyone's working together, paddling really well. We came around this corner, I saw the snag in the water, and obviously I'm going to try and avoid it. We started paddling, and as soon as we hit that thing, I felt it give, felt the air started leaving, and it was the end of it.
We ripped a hole in the raft about this long. It was terrible. We lost all the air immediately, and then we actually started to take on water.
She does not.
Yep.
But it was my idea.
the raft hadn't even been in good working order for 24 hours yet, and we already ripped another giant hole in it. And at this point, I am mentally just super defeated. You know, I had planned this trip for over 6 months, and within the first 3 days, we have put 3 different very large holes in the raft. It's so bad that I don't even record anymore of the river. I just couldn't bring myself to, you know, turn the GoPro on for anything else, and we actually ended up running the best whitewater of the river after that point.
Yeah, with 3 chambers filled.
Yeah.
So right now we're driving up to the Upper Clackamas River for the Upper Clackamas Whitewater Festival. We've never ran it before. Our original goal was to try to make it up last night so we could, you know, get a practice run in and actually see what the river's like. But due to puncturing the boat yesterday on the hood and having to patch it last night and just not having enough time, the Wind River taking twice as long as we thought it was going to, we didn't get a chance to come up here and run this. So we're literally going to run a race blind and just see how it goes, I guess. But we'll let you know here. Welcome Sunday. And yeah, let's do it.
So I really wanted to explain to you guys that so far on this trip, every river that we've done has just been reading it and running it the entire time. The only thing we knew was what we had gleaned a little bit off of YouTube from, you know, watching over the months before since I was planning on the trip. But due to the fact that we just put a giant hole in the boat from the Hood River, and I have spent about 8 hours altogether patching that raft already on this trip, patching and unpatching, we didn't have time actually to get out and do a practice run on the Upper Clack. So our very first run in this race, an R4 race, was our very first time ever seeing this river. So here's that.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Go, one more set. Relax.
It's 111.
Go back. Get it. A little bit more. Relax. All forward, guys. So we just finished our first race here. I think it went well. A lot of the other teams did worse than we did. We know that. We don't know how good we did yet, but we know some other teams did worse. So that's good news. That was the R4 race, and here in about an hour and a half, me and this guy are going to do R2, where just the two of us are going through all these rapids. So let's see how that one goes. So let's throw up a big thank you to DRL River Gypsies for doing the shuttle service today. There's our boat sitting on top of the truck here. It certainly is real nice of them. Makes everything a whole lot easier for us here.
Watch these guys behind us.
We got a sweet little spot to ride right in there.
Bounce off that freaking trailer for the whole vibe.
I like that NRS jacket.
Come on!
So Nate and I are already a little bit down by the fact that our boat is constantly leaking air out of the back right corner. We're also the biggest boat in the entire competition, by far actually. We're longer and wider than all the other boats. So coming up to this R2, we're already a little down. We get into position, we're getting ready, and we let a few boats go in front of us because we're thinking this is a timed race, but then we actually find out that it's a mass start race, and every boat that we just let go by us has a better starting position than we do now, even though we were one of the first ones there and set up for it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Back off a little bit, back off a little bit. Go forward, 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 forward. Go, go. Round up. Let them all get caught in that eddy. Move steady. Keep going, keep going. Push him, push him. Hold on, back up, back up. Go back, go back. All forward. Back up. There you go. Go, go, go. Go. Back up, back up. Back up, back up. All forward, all forward. Hold on, we still want to go right here. There's a rock right there. Go forward. Okay, back up, back up. Okay, all forward. There we go, all forward. Go. All forward.
Started all the way up
back.
Andy and back, start crawling race.
Forward. All right. All forward.
We're not done yet. Go. Go. Bridge to the finish line. Bridge to the finish line.
All right, guys, we're gonna bump. All forward.
We didn't take last.
We also nailed all the gates. Not everybody did. We just found out what our results were from the Upper Clack Whitewater Festival, and our team, our R4 team, took 4th place. We were 5 seconds behind the 3rd place team, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it kind of is out here on Whitewater. That's for sure. Nate and I on our R2 did not get a qualified time or placement because they only counted the first 3 teams that went through the run cleanly, and we were like one of 4 teams that actually did it clean, so we were this close to getting our name on the list. So That's what happens, you know? This is kind of the way
Was that?
it is.
No, no, I was just.
Yeah, we're still here. We're going to go to the award ceremony. We're going to have a good time. So it's day 5 right now, and we finally have the boat in a very good, what I would call very good working order. First time since the incident on the Locksaw. Today we're doing a little trip on the Klickitat River. It's in Washington, just east of the White Salmon River. Should be a fairly easy day. We have Ben and Leah coming down the river with us today. Driving through Portland right now to get there. Let's see how it goes.
We really needed to stay on the Klickitat River. So far on this trip, we've driven over 700 miles. We had poked a bunch of holes in the raft and spent way too much time patching the raft. I think I patched and unpatched for at least 12 hours at this point during the entire trip. So way too much time was spent on that, and it was just really nice to get out on a river that wasn't super demanding. We were able to relax, just have some fun, not wear our dry suits, have a few drinks, and just really enjoy each other's company and the water.
We're coming up to the Klickitat River right now. We are at Takeouts, looking for a good spot to actually get the boat out, just trying to pick where we're going to land when we actually do this thing. And got a nice little campground here at mile marker 5. We were told about this spot from a local. Seems to be a good bit of water. Most water we've seen since we've been here.
We can get out here easy.
Which is pretty nice.
It was really nice getting these opportunities to get Ben out on the river. He's not super big into whitewater, hasn't really been a big enthusiast, but my favorite thing about whitewater and my favorite thing to do with whitewater is let other people experience it, help other people experience it. So we got Ben and his girlfriend out, and they both had a blast on the river. Such a good day.
That's good
Today we're going to be running the White Salmon River in White Salmon, Washington. The White Salmon was such a cool river. Just like the Klickitat, it was a nice stress-free day. The boat's in good working order, finally sunny all day long, and absolutely just amazing whitewater. So go ahead, here is the White Salmon River.
Hey Nate.
Just look me up.
Right.
Okay.
As long as you don't hear banjo music, you're good.
Hey, you guys screwed up. Jump this way. Change direction.
We knew that.
That was. I think.
So just like all the other rivers on this trip that we've been on, none of us has ever seen this river before except just on like YouTube videos and that kind of stuff. So we were completely running this river blind, except for a short little talk that we had with some of the guides from Zoller's Outdoor Adventures there in White Salmon.
All forward! Right side only, right side only! All forward! Relax! See guys? Relax! All forward! Go, go, go! Relax! All forward! Relax! Wow! All forward! Keep going, keep going! Duck! Relax! Go! Woo! We're good, all forward, all back, all back! Relax! Nice one, baby! I do 360, it's too rapid! Gator does 360, it's too rapid!
That was sick, dude.
All back, all back, all back! Relax!
Stay right side. Right side. Back to the waterfall.
All forward, all forward! Keep going guys, all forward! And relax!
Right side here.
All forward! All forward! And relax! All back, all back, all back! Relax! Oh, the batten came out?
Run that big.
All forward one. All back one. All forward. All forward, guys. Come on. Relax. Relax. All forward. Relax. All back one. All back one. Whee! All forward. Relax.
Unfortunately, some of those guys that we talked to there at Zoller's did kind of talk the rest of my paddling crew out of running Hewsome. They said that the water was too high of a chance of getting pulled back into the falls, and the rest of my team pussied out on me, and I couldn't get anybody to do it with me. And you know, maybe if we would have had a healthy boat, I would have just R1'd it by myself and just went for it and saw what happened. But yeah, unfortunately, nobody wanted to join me on Hewsome.
by the right. Beautiful work, guys. Yeah. Dad. There's that hole, right? No, woo! Alrighty then. Life goes on. Woo! Good. Hey, all forward. One more. Right. Nice one, Nick. Woo.
After the White Salmon River, we decided that we were just going to head on home to our home river, the Lower Flathead River in Polson, Montana.
right now it is day 7 of 7. We're down at actually our home river here on the lower Flathead, just below Flathead Lake. Usually this river is a class 2 or 3, low 4, depending on what's going on. Just because there's nothing really that makes it all that dangerous. There's no log jams, there's no big pinner rocks or anything like that. But right now the water is extremely high. We are at 46,000 CFS right now. It's really exciting. It's a lot of fun. Really cool place to go, and it's really nice to see our river at different levels. This river changes so much. It goes anywhere from, right now we're close to 50,000 CFS, and it will get above it here in the next few days. But it also gets super low, but it's still runnable at every level. About 3,500 is about the lowest it gets. It is dam controlled, so it doesn't really get below that. But yeah, it's a great river, a lot of fun. It's really cool to check it out at different levels. And yeah, let's see how this trip goes. And relax. Oh shit! All forward. And relax.
Will the splash rapid
Relax. All forward.
keep breaking the bed?
That was weird. Keep going, keep going. Almost. Get it, guys, get it, get it, get it. Relax. Relax. Keep going, guys, keep going, all forward. All forward. Stop. All forward. Relax. All forward. Keep going, guys. Keep going.